Now we want to situate the wires. So on most standard plugs you see like this, the neutral side is the long slit. You see here, I don't know if you've ever noticed this before. On the left hand side, this slit is longer than the right hand side. The right hand side, the short slit, is the power side. That's where we're going to connect the black wires to the screws over here on this side. These are gold screws. This gold is for the black. Short is for the black. Okay? Those two are connected over. If you look on this side, the long side is for the neutral side. The neutral side is always the white wires. The neutral side is over here, and on the left hand side you got silver screws. That designates the neutral side. And then we've got a screw on the bottom, which is a green screw. That's the ground screw. So the ground wire is going to be connected over there. The white wire is over here. So what we got is we got the white wires are going to be over to the left-hand side. So we need to situate these wires. So the white wires are over here and the black wires are over here. But we want to do it in such a way that inside this box, they're not overlapping each other. So this white wire is the back wire. Okay, so that can be pushed all the way back. So that one's going to go to the bottom. This next white wire looks like it's just going to go to the top there. And in fact, the black wire, I'm going to rearrange this so that this can go over further. That way I've got more room for the black wire to stretch over. Because see, as you can see, I hardly have any room to hook this up to the box, to the plug now, because these wires are so short. Okay? So with this one being short, I'm actually going to put that one up at the top and let it stick out. Now it's sticking out further. I got that other black wire resituated coming out of the bottom. Okay? So that's pretty much how I'm going to have it, like that. Now I have to strip off the wire the proper size, length. Before I strip it, I just want to make sure that these tips are nice and straight. It's nice to cut those loops off too, because those loops are really old, and on that one it snapped right off. So if you were to, even if you can get the loop off of the old plug, you don't want to utilize that old loop if you don't have to, depending how old your wires are. Okay, so we've got the wires bent nice and straight with the pliers. Make sure your power's off now. Beforehand, don't forget about it, and you can double check it when you go so that somebody doesn't turn it back on. At the breaker, turn them off. You can put a piece of masking tape over it saying off, something so somebody doesn't go in there and start flipping a breaker on you. Okay, now we're going to strip these wires. Okay, these wires, I'm going to use my stripper, and this has little numbers on here, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Well, this is a number 12 wire, and so I'm going to find the coordinating hole, and I'm going to press on there, wiggle it just a little bit, and pull it off. Pull it off. Do the same thing with the black wires. And I'm going to guess about at the length. See about how long I got these? That's about the length. Look at those. This one looks like it needs to go a little bit longer. Okay, now I've got to take a look at my plug. I've got to make a determination. Don't want to plug these into the back of the plug or on the side. Generally, I like to go on the side. That way I don't risk these back sides ever coming out. Okay, so these might be a number 14 gauge wire too. It could be 14 or 12, but either way, I like to put them on the side screws. That way it gives me a better connection. I don't have to worry about it getting loose when I'm pushing it up in there and all that kind of stuff, okay?